Yo, 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 what's going on? It's your boy OG Champino holding it down like £1,000,000, man. When I say OG, I'm just talking about offering game, man. That's all I'm talking about. You know, OG could be a lot of things. Opportunity giver, you know, on God, man. But that's what I come to speak about tonight, man. The power and the influence that the culture has on us. That our culture is almost like everything that's just in black culture and the way we move and the way we act is a lot of it is off the influence of television and music. You know, it's no reason. It's a reason why they call the radio programming, why they call it television programming, and how we are by the culture, how we wear the Bulls hats, the jerseys or the Michael Jordans, the Penny Hardaways or whoever, whatever player that you influenced by. So influence is a big thing. You know, influence, the way they do it, you know, the way that they sell, the way that they push propaganda, the way that the media does, you know, it just has us and we get consumed by it. We get consumed by the culture and it takes us over. I can remember like being young, like, you know, coming up like in the era when all the movies was coming out like Juice and Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society, New Jack City, all these movies was coming out around the same time. And they affected me. All of them affected me and they affected people my age. This is what our culture was, what the music was. Yeah, man, and like y'all don't understand. Like I'm a true junkie of the culture, man. I don't even know how many like CDs and stuff I had, like got and books. I had big books full of CDs and just magazines and all this stuff I done donated and gave away. But I still like buy this stuff and do this stuff to this day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bronze Bomber Deontay Wilder, man. But yeah, that's what I do. That's what I've been doing, and that's what we do because we influenced by the culture, man. You know, you can think of something and because you know television and all that. It man, you know, some people used to call it the idiot box, or they used to, you know, did not like let their kids watch television. They say Asians or like Chinese supposed to be the smartest people. They make the kids study. They make the kids study and do everything like that. They don't let them watch television, and it could possibly be for a good reason, you know. I remember this old B.O.B. song, cause just like it say, man, I used to cop just like every album, like whatever come out that week, I would go cop all this stuff. I could have been a music critic, I could have been a DJ, I could have been a bootlegger, any of that, man, because just like right over here, man. Right over here. All that. Scarface, Mr. Untouchable. In the case. You know what I'm saying? Anything, you name it. LL Cool J, Slim Thug, Trey the Truth. You name it. I'm talking about the CDs in here too now. E40 in a major way. CDs in there. UGK. Everything, man. Consumers of the culture, man. Like the Nas Dipset. Bro, Nas Dipset, there go Cameron, Purple Haze. The Locks versus Dipset, the Locks versus Dipset versus battle. It was like, man, I remember the Lock CD. They like sent it to us in the mail back in the day on like one of those buy 12, you know, for a penny or whatever. In some kind of way, we got the Lock CD, but it was cool because we had danced to at Central Park Elementary. Shout out to everybody who went to Central Park Elementary. We had to dance to Money, Power, Respect, for real, the clean version with Lil Kim. And DMX, that's the first song we heard DMX on, man. Just like you say, I can do things like that. I know there's a few guys out here, Jordan Peterson, and I see other people, the hip hop historians. I know they had Bun B teaching the class. I don't think it may have been hip hop. I seen him. What is it? Was it Jason Peterson, Derek Peterson, Jordan Peterson, something like that? I remember him, but I think he kind of fell by the wayside. And there's a couple guys doing their thing, keeping up with the hip hop thing. But we all need to tap in, man. All the DVDs, all the rap DVDs, all that stuff. I had all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just had. I should have been a bootlegger. I should have been a bootlegger. What that was? My water. Movies. Bro, I got Final Calls. What the Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt. Case a little raggedy. Case a little raggedy. I'm trying to put it together, make it a little presentable. Uh-oh. It ain't gonna work. Jay-Z. Reasonable Doubt. Pimpulation. Pimp C. First getting out of prison. I got the DVDs too, and the one before he passed the final. Look, I ain't showing no bootlegs. I ain't showing no bootlegs. These, and I'm picking these up out the cases. Jay-Z Black Album. Diplomatic Immunity, this one. Oh yeah, man. But back to what I was saying about the LOX and the Dipset battle. Like, bro, I had everything the LOX dropped when they was on Bad Boy, the first CD with I'ma Miss You, Big Papa, and Money, Power, Respect, a few more songs. I got the CD somewhere. All the screw tapes. But anyway, all the screw tapes. I got all of them. DJ Screw, Goody Mob, Boucher Boys, Color Change and Click, NWA, Chameleon now, Seaboat, Hood Family, all the soundtracks, High Learning soundtracks, the movies. Man, what the movie High Learning did to me when I was younger, bro, that really awakened, like, stuff like that, movies like that, they really awakened my consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Rosewood, movies like that, Ghost of Mississippi and everything. Before, like, I don't know why I was so intrigued by racial movies that was kind of pushing the racial lines. But that's what I was, eyes on the prize and wanted to know more. Coming from Birmingham, we gonna see a lot of it. We hear a lot about the civil rights era and everything like that. So, like, that's automatic just to want to be a part of history, want to do something. Like, we know about the Birmingham Foot Soldiers. I got a book on them. I got a book about growing up in Birmingham that some author wrote that talk about Birmingham in the 1940s, man. And I'm talking about it's real deep, man. For those who don't know abroad, man, that's where we coming live from, Birmingham, Alabama, man. Right here on the southwest side. But yeah, man, this culture, man. Like, even like old Jets, old magazines. I got them. Richard Pryor, Sammy Davis Jr. Let me see where my magazines at. I got Final Calls in here. Throwback magazines. Throwback. What the date say on this? 1988. But like, I just been on it. Like, since I was a little boy. I had like the little covers. I remember going getting the cover with the Hot Boys on the cover of the Source, and like Lil Wayne on the cover of the Blaze. I used to be buying them. I don't know why I was so intrigued by it. But you gotta think, man, that stuff is powerful. I had to detox from all that stuff too, man. Because, like, at one point in time, I didn't know how to take it, and because if it's influential to you, so it take over what you got going on, and it get you off your path, and you become by that music. You get consumed by that music, and music become a part of you. It become part of your soul through your subconscious or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that just stuff, culture, man. Nipsey Hussle, Final Call, Malcolm and Muhammad Ali, Birmingham Times, Dr. King. So much more, man. I have so much stuff, man. I promise you. Everything like that, man. I'm just a consumer of the culture. And everything, the culture has affected me, you know what I'm saying? Bad. But I realize the culture has affected me. We got to realize it affect you. When we play stuff in the hood, like at the barbecue or just at the homies' house in the backyard and we playing stuff like Name That Line from the movie. And everybody know the movie. When we go to Paid in Full, New Jack City, you know the gangster movies, the black stuff, what we like. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything, bro. I got some cool stuff, bro. I like for real though, like, I got some cool stuff. I don't know where it all be at because I got so much. I'm living in excess, man. I'm living in excess. I got boots everywhere. I got clothes and shoes everywhere in here. I can't even keep my clothes in the house no more. Man, I got with it right here. Muhammad Ali. I got the ones on the mob. I got one, man. Hey, this is what we do. This is what we do. The Jordan 3 disc set. I ain't got I don't know if the disc probably not in here. You see what all come on the Jordan disc, with the games and everything. One of the discs in there, I know where the other two at though. I think I know what one of them at. But you see what's all on there, bro. Everything. Michael Jordan, almost everything he ever been in the games and all this different stuff. Playground and all that stuff. All that stuff. I'd had 2, 3 of these, the slam one. All that, bro. I don't know. I guess that's just what I'm into. Man. Just a consumer of the culture, man. And I'm going to be appropriator of the culture, man, to put it out positive. Because even through all the propaganda, it was always some person that I resonated with. And I peep it. It was like, you know what I'm saying? I peeped it. It was Lawrence Fishburne. Like with Boys in the Hood, his character in Boys in the Hood. And then his character in Higher Learning. And even the character, even up to the Matrix and Pops Off Blackish, like, you know what I'm saying? I just love Lawrence Fishburne. He up there, he's one of my top favorite actors. Denzel definitely number 1. You know what I'm saying? Will Smith, he ain't, he ain't just got it like that with me, but he all right. I ain't into idol worship neither. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get too much in these celebrities and into all of the pop culture stuff, the movies and stuff. I do it to stay abreast and stay on it. Just I guess that's how I always been, just to be informed. But I don't look to celebrities as, it's not idol worship with me. I don't look at them like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care. I can care less what they got going on. I wouldn't call myself a fan of none of them. When it comes to like sports teams, I like rock with Chicago and everything like that. I like a couple teams in the NFL. But I don't just be on it. Like I do certain things to stay abreast, but that's about it. I don't do the betting and the gambling. One day I might get into it, but as of now, and I'm like 34 years old, I ain't into it. Don't know how to bet. Don't know how to play no parlay or none of that. Cause I really ain't into the football and stuff like that. Now boxing, I'm big on the boxing culture, man. Big on the boxing culture. Do I want to date this broadcast? I'm gonna date this broadcast, man. The date is the day we got the news that Errol Spence eye is his retina is detached or something like that. So like the boxing thing, I really wanted to do the boxing videos and everything, but I think it's deeper than that because all these fights keep getting put off and ain't nothing happening. Errol Spence, man, that was a blow, man, and realize he ain't gonna fight Pacquiao on the 21st. I think the day is like August the 10th, August the 11th, something like that. Shout out to my homeboy Sean. Happy birthday, Sean, man. That's what it is, man. Just in here chopping it up. But that's what we do, man. Just put on for the culture. Y'all don't want to see how many CDs I really got, like, in real life. Magazines, all this stuff. Just like you say, all these shoes. Ray T, A1, holla at me. Let me know what y'all got about the culture. Stevie Wonder and a baby. What is? Let me know if I get some money for this stuff, y'all. What I got down here? These them final calls. I shot with the brothers, man. I read anything I can put my hands on too. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I am like I am, because ever since I was young, I know that with the slave thing, they didn't want to let them read. So I try to read everything that I can get my hands on. This Africa, about Africa. I had so many books, man. I went through a part of life where I just used to read about Africa and study about Africa, listen to African music. I wasn't listening to no rap or no hip hop, no nothing, man. I tried to get in touch with the African culture, man. And I tried to understand African spirituality. I tried to, I didn't try, I did. Studied all type of cultures. Studied all type of cultures, but never really, look at this. Studied all type of cultures. But I didn't never, I never practiced. That's a handful of poster, y'all remember. I got it all in here, including with the posters I got on the wall, like when I go on vacations and stuff and be places and just buy stuff. Buy stuff when I'm in these towns. I got cousins and stuff in Detroit and Chicago and Cleveland. Hey, man, y'all send me some stuff from y'all town. Y'all know how I go, man. I'm just down for the culture, man. I be up on all the rap, but the rap is like, bro, if y'all know what I really be on, it's like I just listen to certain rap just to stay abreast because I got children and everything. But for the most part, like, I've been always like, even since I was younger, just like saying with the race stuff, I always kind of been more hip to the conscious rap. And that's thanks to my mom, attributed to my mom. They weren't really into hip hop like that, but they kind of put me on to like, she put me on to like Arrested Development and like Bob Marley. And my mama put me onto a whole lot of music, like the whole Motown thing, the whole Solid Gold. You know, she put me on to that. My folks put me on to the funk music. And then with the hip hop, it's just automatically, man. But I embraced New York. I embraced the New York hip hop when they had it. I embraced uh, West Coast. I embraced all of them when they had it. You know how it is, man. We followers of the culture. So we products of the culture, so we follow what's going on and stuff spread, just like with gang banging and everything else. Like, bro, how that thing get from around the nation from California? You know how it go, but it's just that's how foundational Black Americans work, and that's just how brilliant we are. You know, for one thing, that just show you the brilliance that we got inside, man. I got those bookmarks they was giving out at church, those bookmarks they was giving out with all the black inventors on there, showing all the black people that invented everything. And it's like, black person invented the first video surveillance cameras. Black woman. Black people invented the air conditioner. Black person invented the lawnmower. Like, we invented everything, bro. Like, that's what we do to a culture. That's what we do. We are the culture. You know what I'm saying? That's why people so in such a hurry to come over here. But yeah, man, with the books, with everything, bro. You name it, I read it, bro. I done probably read. Whew, I don't know, bro. Libraries, bro. Libraries, bro. Everything Robert Greene made. I know for sure everything he made. Art of War. But when I say Robert Greene, I'm talking about 48 Laws of Power, the Law of Seduction, you know, the Law of Mastery, stuff like that. And I done read a whole bunch of books, man. A whole bunch. Like, if y'all need some advice on some good books to read, self-development books, or just, like to say, the culture, just like with the gangbanging stuff, I read like most of their books. Like, mine was blowed by reading Big Tookie's book or reading Monster Cody's book first, and like, whoa, and everybody like, man, y'all just don't know this stuff go deep. How magnificent we are as a culture, man. How we really and truly hold it down like £1,000,000 here on American soil in the what they call the United States of America. We the ones who really hold it down like £1,000,000 here, and like we built this. Like, everything come from us. Everything is off of us. Everybody, everything they get is off our backs because we the ones who continue to fight, like, and we just are the culture, man. Everybody want to be like us. You know what I'm saying? Just like we saying, it's good for endorsements and everything. Like people had endorsement deals, but when we came through and broke through the door, like when we talking about through like the 80s and 90s, it's just on a whole nother level with Jordan deals and Kobe deals, shoe deals. LeBron shoe deal and Penny Hardaway and Ken Griffey and all these athletes that was putting out shoes at the time and like the jerseys being popular, all that was that was our day. That was my day. That was the time I come up in. The jersey era where we wore jerseys to school before they put us on the uniform. Oh, yeah.